So we're here at the gravel pit, a free camp about 68 kilometres east of Carnarvon. It's pretty nice. I don't know if you can hear the chiming wedgebill there. There's a bit of gravel. One other person here at the moment. It's off the road. Great spot. Heaps of room. Down that way as well. What I want to show you though is a top tip. Should you ever drive into a fence post and rip your awning off, what you can do is this. You can get 2 ratchet straps, and then with the aid of a ladder, a broom and an assistant, you grab the ratchet strap, you throw it over the top of the van, pull it down this side and tie. Be careful to put a microfiber cloth with gaffer tape around where the knob is so it doesn't scratch. Put gaffer tape where the holes are so you don't get full of dust, because this top tip is actually for when you also have 300 kilometres of rocky, corrugated, stony, unsealed road before you can get to sealed road. So this is now loosened a bit, so you tighten this. You get some fencing wire and attach it all, if you can see that, through there to the bar. But of course the bar you first have to strengthen, see under there, if you can see there, from where it first fell off on the Great Central Road. The crack in the actual upper piece of the frame where the alloy has just sheared away and cracked, broken in half actually, you can seal that with gaffer tape. So that's all you need. That is the Blue Peter top tip for how to keep your awning in place. And when you've done all that, what you need to do is phone around pretty much the whole of WA or wherever you are to find out if somebody's actually got an awning in stock and it's not on back order and has been on back order for the last 10 months. We found one, just the one, but that's all we need. So we're hot-footing it to Exmouth to get that fitted. We didn't care what colour it was, so I'm hoping for maybe rainbow awning, something like that. Yeah, hoping that we haven't got a neat black one in stock. So, I'll let you know what a new one looks like. But if you're ever in that kind of situation, easily fixed.
This morning we're on a track on the Ballara. They call it the golf track because it heads up to the Exmouth Golf, and it runs from the Ballara station up there. It's 22 kilometres. So we're just heading off to see what's up there. The track's a little bit sandy and corrugated. It's quite thick sand in some places, but we're good, we think.
We got the tyres at 28, seems to be doing the trick.
So we have mud flats over here. This is part of the Gulf. When the tide's in, the water comes all the way back to here. The tide is out at the moment.
Some water in there, isn't there?
A little bit of water, yeah. Come to the end of the road. I don't know if you can see there's water up there. We might walk out that way. Depends. It's probably, don't want to lose another pair of runners. All these thousands of little shells on the bottom. Well, it's the ocean floor really, when the tide comes back in this afternoon. There's Moira trying to successfully navigate across without getting too muddy or wet. So here we have a tree, and there are the mangrove snorkels in underneath. Let's come around.
at Yardie Creek. It's strangely, once again, it is in fact blowing a gale. So we've got the reef out there, and then the creek up there. So we're just going to go along and do the little nature walk. There's a gorge walk along the top, so we'll see how we feel. We can take a little boat trip a couple of times in the morning. I'm not sure about that, we'll wait and see. So yeah, here we are, Yardie Creek. So this is the end of the nature walk. It's quite a beautiful creek. And above us, I don't know if you can hear that, that is the Australian Air Force practicing their synchronised swimming. Well, hopefully not swimming, synchronised flying. Turned into a bit of a hike, and it's pretty windy, but worth it. Second thoughts, update, it is a 4. There's the path going up there. So we're here at Turquoise Bay. As you can see, we've invested in wetsuits. So we are, where is it? Adrenaline. Yes, we are adrenaline radical ladies. That's what we must be, because that's what it says on the wetsuit pack. Because we went in there yesterday, and although there are people in bikininis, we found yesterday it was a bit cooler than it is in far north Queensland. So we're going to do this. We're absolute professionals, got the gear. What could possibly go wrong? We're back here at the blowholes, and this coastline is simply spectacular. I'm not sure if you can see, but we're about 100 metres south of the toilet block, and there are dozens and dozens of little tiny reef sharks. So, quick update. We spent a few days at Quobber.
Very
That was
nice.
gorgeous, wasn't it?
It was very nice, yes.
Blowholes were stunning. Blowholes at sunset, highly recommend it. It was a cracker, wasn't it?
Absolute cracker. Oh, you got wet. You got a wet ass.
Yeah. Had to protect the camera. We were able to be camped within walking distance of the aquarium, which is where the snorkeling is. We didn't snorkel on this occasion because it was a bit actually chilly, the wind. So we had wind there for a bit of a surprise in WA. We saw reef sharks. I tried to capture a few on the GoPro, but I don't think I have. But there were dozens, weren't there?
They were
Yeah.
not very big. They were about this big.
Yeah, but cute they were. If they didn't bite or anything, but cute to look at from a distance. What else? We went into Carnarvon. We actually washed the car. You'll see that is shiny, shiny, shiny. Patricia did most of the work.
I
Getting
know. You did.
up.
You did your fair share.
6 months of dirt,
Dust,
salt,
salt,
dust, sand.
sand.
Anyway, wow. I mean, it may only last a couple of days, but hey ho. We're now in Nerran. We've done a couple of free camps since leaving Quobber. So we stopped in Carnarvon for water top up. Their water, free water from the information board as you come into town from the south. Gorgeous, sweet water. It's beautiful and it's free, and you just fill up, and that was gorgeous. Went into Woolies, topped up there. Went into BWS, as you do.
Topped up.
And then headed to Edgergy, which is a free camp about 70 kilometres south of Carnarvon, and then we're 200k down the road at Nerran. Again, one of these WA rest areas, and I'll show you around in a minute. But yeah, a handful of people here, aren't there?
Not many today.
No, and it's beautiful.
Sun
Wildflowers.
shining.
Yeah, absolutely cracking. We're heading to Kalbarri. We've got another free camp tomorrow at Galena Bridge. Yeah, and then we're heading into Kalbarri for a few days. So that'll be tops. So we'll do some filming there, but I'll show you around here. Gorgeous.
Okay.
All right. So here's our little plot. Just here, Patricia's just relaxing. Nice sunshine. See, yeah, rest day. There's a few people dotted about, but honestly, look at this. Catch a glimpse of someone through there? No, not really, they're hidden. And these little flowers. Look at these. Look at these, just beautiful. Everywhere. All through there's a dump point just over there. But this is one of these WA roads, rest areas. It's got toilets if you need them. So they've all got a dump point. You need to have your own water, but there's kind of picnic area with a hard surface, and then they've got all this back area. It's just absolutely beautiful. So there we are. Thank you once again. I've said it before and I'll say it again. WA roads, Nerran rest area. So we're here at Galena Bridge rest area. This is the Murchison River, and this area, I'll swing round to where the caravans are. This area is it's located within the traditional lands of the Nanda people. And the Nanda people are saltwater people, keepers of the land and the sea, and they have a spiritual connection with the land and Mother Earth. So our camp is up here. So I'm just coming from the bank and we're about to go for a little walk. So here we are, we've got water views. We've been watching the black swans, a pair of black swans going up and down. So that's it. How do you feel about this camp then, P?
Lovely.
It's actually amazing. There's been a bit of filling up this afternoon, but when we arrived there were a couple of vans. There's heaps of space kind of right over there. Bunch of bins, 3 dump points, toilets, and funnily enough There's about 4 jeeps, but the waterfront location where we were lucky to get in is obviously the most desirable. There are pits for or areas for fires, but and tables and chairs, but it's no longer the fire season. 15th September, can't have fires after that, which is fair enough. So here's the Murchison River, and there is a pair of black swans. There's a few ducks with what seems like hundreds of ducklings. I think I counted about 20 actually. It's gorgeous. And this is the old bridge, and there's the new bridge. So we're finally here. Nature's window. Dun, dun. We have been wanting to come here for a very long time. Kalbarri National Park. P, how long have you been wanting to come here? Years. And we're here. So we're going to head off down here. It's only a kilometre, class 3, but it says to allow 30 to 45 minutes. And there are steps. And there it is, down there. It's a bit windy. The path down at the moment is just, it's bitumenized, but it's just through all of these flowers.
We had one of those in the garden.
Wait.
Yes, we did.
It's just a couple of dozen different types. They're just incredible. There's a cauliflower one here. I mean, it looks like a cauliflower from above. Look, I'll show you. Doesn't that look like a cauliflower?
What they do is they take the ones from the wild,
Yeah.
and then make them for household use.
Okay.
Like we had a couple of
Yeah.
rare natives.
Ah,
You
okay.
know, we had one of these.
Yeah.
But we didn't let it get that big because they
Yeah.
get stringy.
Yeah. See, I knew nothing about our garden. Bee has green fingers. There is. Nature's. I'm just going to do a quick. And through the round window.
It's please.
That was spectacular.
We did it.
We did it.
Oh, he had.
Ooh.
Wait.
Stand back a little bit.
Look at this. This being up here is incredible. Murchison River down there.
You're going to go next. We're next in the queue.
Check it out. Tell me another one.
The Murchison, over millions of years, has carved this out. And the Nanda people lived here and knew about it. It's Woodjabarri, the name of the country. So we're heading back now. So this is the path. Kind of climb around there. I'll give you a shot in a minute if I'm not handing on with 2 hands.
There we go.
Trisha's leading the way. The wind's dropped. It's feels a bit dicey with the wind because that's the path. It's the side of a cliff
There's
essentially.
sort of a path.
Yeah, on the side of a cliff. Go, babe. You got this. Oh, cultural appropriation. Go, babe. You've got this. So we're heading towards what we call the skywalk, but it's actually from a Nandu, 2 words, Kaji Yakta, Kaji meaning sky. Oh, look at this little sculpture. And Yakta meaning walk. Emus have inbuilt air conditioning and 2 sets of eyelids.
Yeah.
Who knew that?
Yeah. They got no teeth.
No teeth. And the fathers do all the work, raising the kids. We've got something to learn, humans. So here it is, one part of the skywalk. Feeling brave? Neither of us like heights.
You walk on this side because that's the bigger hole.
Ah. Oh my. That is spectacular. And we haven't even really got on it yet. The message of the Message Stick Forest installation, it was inspired by the Collins family. For stories of life around the Kalbarri region and the Murchison. And Colin's father used to carve just that, messages in the sticks around the area to communicate. And it's quite beautiful.
East and west, you are admiring Nanda country, a truly unique place. Before you lies the mighty Murchison River, the heart of the Nanda country, that the Dreamtime water serpent, the great Beemara, created along with the many freshwater springs and the rock pools that hold plentiful life within and around. Breathe in the natural beauty that surrounds you. Take a step and explore. Behold that distinct feeling of serenity. Experience where our ancestors once walked and survived for over 60,000 years or more, and all that Nanda country has to offer. Please remember to care for Nanda country and respect our elders past and present, the traditional owners of Nanda land. Experience, learn and respect our way of life of all Nanda people.
So we're setting off to the Z-Band lookout.
Oh, that's
No,
the river
not
trail.
doing the river trail. Not doing that one. Because they show people going down, but we all know what that means. Expect deep descent. You know what that means. You know, there isn't just a descent, is there? Anyway, so we're doing this one.
Yeah, but pull down with that one.
Z-Bend. Know your boundaries is my motto.
Yeah, dear, hello there.
Yes. Flowers are stunning. Yellows and pinks and every colour. It's like walking through a nursery, to be quite honest.
That's a bottle brush.
Yeah. But I tell you what, we certainly were very lucky with hitting the right time of year. Now we're just entering little Fairy Glen. And then just when you're looking at the pretty flowers, you have to put your head up and see that. And here it is. That is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. What are your thoughts? Beautiful. And then there's this other little path down to here, this lookout. So you can look through there. And I don't know if you can see, it actually drops off to quite a cliff. And it's got a very handy sign. No access. But I mean, really, if you could access that, fair play to you. But this is absolutely, aside from that, amazing. Beautiful. So we're heading down now to the Ross Graham lookout. And then it's not too far. So I've taken the path down to the river. And I'm just carrying on this next bit. Must be, yeah, it's quite a few feet down there. Bit more clamber in here. It's very peaceful, very beautiful, but there are a lot of bitey things. This must be incredible when it's flowing in the wet. Alright then, back I go. See, in these descriptions of these little walks, they say, oh, it's a few hundred metres down here, but nobody ever mentions, and you descend 2,000 metres. Have you noticed that? Because of course if you descend, you know what that means. And look at this, it was lovely coming down. Right, here's a tip. If you're on the top of a cliff looking down into a valley and you see a sign like that, don't follow it. So we've pulled up at Hut Lagoon. We drove up to the lookout. There's some drone footage of that. And then I don't know if you can see the pink. It's quite enormous and quite expansive. And then up here, there's a little creek with a frog in it. And then in the distance, we could actually hear what sounded like a cow mooing, which seems a bit odd around here. It's pretty dry, salt plains, clay, yeah, and pink water. Here's the little creek. There are a million flies. So I don't know if you can hear the mooing and the little... Yeah, do you hear that? That was the frog. Okay, we're doing a little loop walk from Rainbow Valley. This is the coastal part of the Kalbarri National Park. So we're doing a loop walk from, yeah, Rainbow Valley to Mushroom Rock. So this is Rainbow Valley. Hasn't had water in there for a long time, but these rocks are just incredible. Ooh. River and ocean deposits on the bottom, river deposits on the top, apparently. And down there is Mushroom Rock, which is a rock that looks like a mushroom. We've come along part of the Burgurda Trail. It continues up that way for another 8 kilometres, or another 7k. We've just come 1 kilometre that way. And this boardwalk made of composite, it's beautiful. We saw the remains of the old boardwalk, so this must be a good outcome from Cyclone Saraja, because they've rebuilt it, obviously had to, but they've done it pretty quickly. So this looks out, I'll show you this spectacular island rock. There, down there. No idea why they called it that. And this ocean is just beautiful. Patricia's looking for whales. Have you seen any?
Not yet.
Yeah. We're at the end of the season because they're May till September. The old humpbacks hopping down south.
They should be going south now, so they'll be a bit further down now.
Yes. So we'll have to move south, chase them. Anyway, gorgeous this.
Okay, Moira. We are here at the Pinnacles.
Patricia is so excited. She's been wanting to come here for years.
The limestone pillars up to 4 meters tall.
That won't get it because you can get it much better. Just a quick shot around here. We're at Cervantes, the Oval. It's called the Overflow caravan place. Look at this. We actually got front row seats at the Oval. There's no game on, of course. And there we are, sat there. $25 a night and collected by volunteers, and the money goes to supporting the club. There's a few people over there, but it's fantastic. Toilets and showers are pretty much brand new. Absolutely brilliant. So, very happy here.